Marriage in Islam is a very sacred act. An act of worship. An act encouraged by Islam for those that can afford to get married. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Ya ma'ashar al-shabab, man istata'a minkum al-ba'ata falyatazawwaj, فإنه أغض للبصر وأحسن للفرج. O Muslim youth, for those of you that can afford to marry, then they should marry. Why? Because it will save them from committing sin. It will save them from the sin of the eyes and from the sin of the thighs. Further, marriage in Islam and the purpose behind it is not that it lasts for a few days or for a few weeks or even for a few years, like the kuffar say, till death do us part. The purpose of marriage in Islam is that it lasts till you remain alive. And it lasts in such a manner that husband and wife live in peace, live in harmony, happy with one another, comforting one another. This is the purpose of marriage in Islam. Now if you look at our elders, at our grandfathers, our mothers and fathers, this was the case with them. You never heard of their marriage hitting the rocks after a few days, after a few months, or after a few years. They lived married till death do us part. If they lived for 50 years, then their marriage lasted for 50 years. If they lived for 60 years after marriage, then their marriage lasted for 60 years. With peace, harmony, with love, comforting one another. Yet their times were hard times. Times of poverty, times of hardships, difficult times, not as many luxuries as what we have today. But today, if you look, things have totally changed. We have luxuries that our grandparents couldn't even dream of. We have everything. But in spite of this, we find that marriages today are not lasting for long. A few months, a few weeks, and to the most a few years, and they end up with a divorce and separation. How many times have you heard that a young girl of 17, 18, maybe 19 years of age is sitting in her father's home, divorced because of some petty arguments, some small difference which occurred, and this led to a divorce. And this is becoming a norm, a common thing, something that is considered as fashion. People say that the shaitan is the cause for these arguments. We can't deny this. If you open the hadith of Sahih Muslim, Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that the shaitan, the devil, now and then sits on his throne in the ocean. And a great gathering is held in which all the little shaitans come and they report to their master, to their king, the fitna, the confusion, the evil, and the corruption that they caused. The shaitan listens to this all very attentively and with a smile on his face. One comes to him and says, "O Iblis, there was a Muslim making his way to the masjid to offer his salah. I diverted his attention till he was unable to pray and he missed his prayer. the shaitan congratulates him, you've done well. That's the way. Another one comes. Such a Muslim was making an intention of performing such a worship. I came and I stopped him from doing this. The shaitan congratulates him, you've done well. One by one they keep on reporting. And one by one, Iblis congratulates them on what they have achieved. Till one of them comes and says to shaitan, there was a married couple living in peace and harmony. I came and caused a difference between them. This little difference slowly led to an argument. This argument led to a fight. And this fight led to separation and divorce. Iblis is so overtaken by joy and happiness that he stands from his throne and he comes and embraces and hugs this follower of his. You are my best follower. You have done the best of all things. And he embraces him and he congratulates him. So the shaitan has a big hand in this. But he only succeeds because of our ignorance. Man is ignorant with regards to the value of his wife, how special she is, and the status that Islam has given her, and how he should treat her. And woman is ignorant with regards to the value of her husband, how special he is, the status Islam has given him, and how she should serve and how she should treat her husband. And then the Western culture that Muslim couples have adopted doesn't help the marriage at all. Let me give you an example. Look at the young couples today, the young Muslim husbands. He's married a dynamite of a wife, and he's on the streets admiring Ash and the boys. I hope nobody's called Ash here, it's just an example. Kimoli says back to Ash. He's admiring Ash and the boys. Now he'll chill out all day. He'll spend all day with the boys. And how proud he feels to be part of the group, to be part of the boys, to be part of the local mob. They just take his name once and they send him to the seventh heaven. This is how proud he feels inside. Ash has taken my name. I'm Ash's best mate. And he'll spend all day with them. And what will they do? There's about 3 or 4 of them, probably sit in a car, and they will go around the block once, they will go around the block twice, they will go around the block again, again, and again. Or probably, you walk out in the morning and you will see them standing next to the local shop at the corner. You go in the afternoon and they're still standing there. And you go in the evening and the boys are still there. Now, don't get me wrong, Islam is not against chilling out, spending time with the boys, spending time with your mates. Islam is not against this. Islam is for chilling out. But chilling out with the right people, doing the right thing at the right time. When the